triumphant from all our foes. Through the crucible unscathed we passed victorious, our trumpets pealing the glorious song. Play it, sing it, all hail Biafra. Oh, hail Biafra, we shall always remember all that perished in the struggle for our freedom. All hail our heroes, our prayer shall be known both day and night. Say them always, all hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. Now our star shines everywhere. We crave humility. God guide and protect us all. All hail your wisdom, shielding us from fury, unleashed by your enlightenment. Biafra, Biafra, shining forever.
In the heart of Biafra's land, where courage blooms, Mazinamdi Kanu stands, defying darkened tombs. A beacon of hope, a voice soon yielding. He fights for justice, freedom, heart's true healing. Mazi asume sumwe kwensu, your spirit ablaze, guiding your people through the tumultuous mazes. From prison walls you sing defiance and truth, a symphony of liberation, unwavering in you. Freedom, freedom, let it echo across the hills, where rivers flow and dreams ascend, where hope fulfills. Biafra's anthem rises, carried by winds so strong, a melody of resilience, a battle cry, a lifelong song. Chains may bind, but not the soul. Mazinamdi Kanu, your purpose takes its toll. The world may turn away, blind to your plight, yet your flame burns brighter, igniting the fight. Behind prison bars you weave tales of courage, a tapestry of resistance woven without rage. Your words pierce the silence like sunbeams through rain, calling for freedom's dawn. breaking every chain. Freedom, freedom, let it echo across the hills, where rivers flow and dreams ascend, where hope fulfills. Biafra's anthem rises, carried by winds so strong, a melody of resilience, a battle cry, a lifelong song. This song is a creative expression and tribute Mazinamdi Kanu's situation is complex, and this song does not capture all aspects. Let us continue to hope for justice and peace. Dun dun. In the heart of Biafra's land, where courage blooms, Mazinamdi Kanu stands, defying darkened tombs. A beacon of hope, a voice soon yielding. He fights for justice, freedom, heart's true healing. Mazi asume sumwe kwensu, your spirit ablaze, guiding your people through the tumultuous mazes. From prison walls you sing defiance and truth, a symphony of liberation, unwavering in you. Freedom, freedom, let it echo across the hills, where rivers flow and dreams ascend, where hope fulfills. Biafra's anthem rises, carried by winds so strong, a melody of resilience, a battle cry, a lifelong song. Chains may bind, but not the soul. Mazinamdi Kanu, your purpose takes its toll. The world may turn away, blind to your plight, yet your flame burns brighter, igniting the fight. Behind prison bars you weave tales of courage, a tapestry of resistance woven without rage. Your words pierce the silence like sunbeams through rain, calling for freedom's dawn, breaking every chain. Freedom, freedom, let it echo across the hills, where rivers flow and dreams ascend, where hope fulfills. Biafra's anthem rises, carried by winds so strong, a melody of resilience, a battle cry, a lifelong song. This song is a creative expression and tribute Mazinamdi Kanu's situation is complex, and this song does not capture all aspects. Let us continue to hope for justice and peace. Dun dun.
Hello, my wonderful people of Biafra, friends of Biafra and lovers of freedom. This is Mazi Zumezu Nwekwensu. As I welcome you to this wonderful edition, please endeavor to welcome others. It's very important. We are live at our various platform. Hello, my wonderful. We are live at our YouTube. Please, if you are not subscribed at our YouTube, Ikechukwu Ezumezu, please endeavor to subscribe at our YouTube. Please endeavor to subscribe at our YouTube, Ikechukwu Ezumezu. We are live on our two page on Facebook, Mazi Ezumezu Nwekwensu. We are live there. If you are listening to the sound of my voice, please share the program. It's very important. We're also live at Ikechukwu Umadi Ezumezu on Facebook too. Please, if you are listening to the sound of our voice, please endeavor to share the program. It's very, very important. We're also live on TikTok. On TikTok, you will get us with the name Mazi Ezumezu Nwekwensu. Please share our program on TikTok. It's very important. We are live on Twitter, S-Ando. On S-Ando, the name is Chukwud Benjamin Ezumezu on S-Ando. Please follow us on Twitter and share our messages and retweets and share our program. So, my wonderful people of Biafra and friends of Biafra and lovers of freedom, good afternoon, depending your time zone. Good morning, and depending your time zone. And good night, depending your time zone. This is Mazi Ezumezu Nwekwensu. Mazi Otimbodombo. Nwoke Eziokwu. We are live today. Today's message is about the indiscipline. Will I say the indiscipline, no? No, will I say the blackmail? Or will I say the hate they have on Igbos? The hate they have on Biafrans. But we thank and we appreciate our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Onyendu said that the hate and persecution of Igbos ends with him. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said the hate and the persecution of Igbos end with him. And that is why he's there. He's there for you, for me, for our children, for our unborn children. He's there suffering. He said the hate, the persecution of Igbos hate ends by him. And we can see what is happening. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, I am coming back and I will destroy Nigeria. And when he said it, people think Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is coming with guns and bullets. Onyendu say, I will destroy Nigeria with the truth. With Ezoku Chineke. And today it's happening. Everything Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, everything have come to pass except one, the coming of Biafra. And it's coming. And it's coming. If IBB, Ibrahim, Bamasi Babangida, whatever his name is, can confess, also wrote a book to tell the world, to vindicate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB leader, what he said. I tell you guys that nothing is hidden on this planet Earth. It's just time. Nothing is hidden on this planet Earth. It's just time. Everything will explode. For almost 59 years, they have deceived the world, deceived you, deceived whoever they can. that the 1966 coup, Igbo coup, is an Igbo coup. It's an Igbo coup. For almost 59 years. But today, one of the person participated on the counter coup at this February have confessed. Babangida, he participated. He went even in the war. He was there. He fight against Biafra and he sustained injury. Babangida cannot. Babangida decided to speak out because his life is meaningless now. Babangida decided to speak out the truth because there is a lot of fire on him and he don't want to go to his ancestors with these lies. He want to be free before he can go back to his ancestors. He want to be free. Babangida want to be free. Now, he's a Muslim man that decided to speak out the truth. How about the Christian man that decided to hold on the lie, to continue to deceive the people in the person of Gowon? In the person of Gowon. Gowon decided to hide the truth, to cover the truth. And we said to him, the next confession will be from him because he cannot hold the truth anymore. He cannot be able to hold the truth. He will be forced to speak out. And check out what is happening to his people, his legion. Check out what is happening to his legion. As you can see the flyer behind me, the January 1960 coup lead to Biafra war, Biafra and Nigeria civil war, that give birth to IPOB movement led by Onyeduma Nnamdi Kanu. And if Babangida came out to tell the whole world that 1966 coup is not an Igbo coup, in fact, that Kaduna Nzogu is more Hausa. The only thing is just the name. Because he was born, his parents lived in the north, he was born and grew up in the north. All his life is in the north. It's more Hausa. But today they have deceived a lot of people that make even some of our brothers decided to change their identity, that they are not Igbos. But today, the clock is turning around. You cannot hold the truth. You cannot continue to hide the truth forever. You can't. That Kaduna Nzogu is more Hausa than Igbo. They have able to deceive a lot of people, gullible ones. They perpetrated this hate against Igbos. That in Nzogu by their leader. That in Nzogu take away their leader. But they refuse to tell you that an Igbo young officer also take away his senior officer, his own brother, life off before his pregnant wife, just because to make sure Awolowo will be in the seat of power. An Igbo man, take away the life of his brother off, a senior officer by that matter, in presence of his pregnant woman, wife, take away his life off to make sure Awolowo will be in seat of power. But they didn't tell you all this. No. They only tell you about the life of their leader, Ahmad Bello. Babangida, we are not appreciating you for saying out the truth now, because we know that your life It's miserable now. You actually say that you are regretting all your action you took because we are Igbos. We are Indigo. We are Indigo. We love everyone's. We don't want to take away life because we cannot create life. We love people. And believe me, all those injustice against Igbos is coming to an end. It's coming to an end. It's coming to an end. We are going in our separate ways. There's no way, no way, no power can hold it back. Because when you throw up a stone, there will be at some point on the air, the peak, the height of that stone, it will be descending down. Nothing will hold that stone not to be down. This is what is happening today. This is what is happening today. The mainstream media in Nigeria, they are talking about the June 12th. They are talking about the June 12th. Yes, June 12th is supposed to be talked about. I support it. But why are you not talking about the mother of the problem? 1966 Coup. Why not talking about it? And I said, if the mainstream media controlled by the Westerners refuse to talk about it, how about us? Can't we talk about it by ourselves? Can't we take the destiny into our hands? Can't we tell our stories? Can't we tell our stories? All the bloggers in the Southeast, can't they take this thing, this confession from IBB up and make sure that it's trending for months? But the Yorubas, the Westerners are using their media to talk about the June 12th. Talk about the June 12th. All the bloggers, Igbo bloggers, what are they doing? No, they can't talk about it. But listen, and I want you to write to the date. Anytime Onyendu will be out today, we see all of them trying to blog about our leader, Mazin Nandikano. When Onyendu will be out, these people that have majority of people following them, they will be talking about Mazin Nandikano. But don't worry. We know who is who. We are IPOB. We are keeping the record. We are keeping the record. We know who is who. When we get to the bridge, we will cross it. When we get to the bridge, we will cross it. If Babangida can write it down. Not he launched the book, he write it down, not only on maybe on interview. No, he makes sure he put it down on book. Do you know millions of Igbo that be massacred? Do you know in the counter queue? They call it pogrom. It was called pogrom. And that is why this political or less than Igbo leader, this fashion of less than Igbo, lead by the senator, whatever, is demanding 10 trillion naira from Nigeria, and ask Bola Ahmed Tinubu to tender apology. And we say to this fashion of Olanese that Igbos, we say no to it. You can't just come out and bring it to tell Nigeria government to pay you 10 trillion and ask Bola Ahmed Tinubu to tender apology. Who do you consult before demanding that such money? Do you know every family in Igbo land lost one or two persons? Do you know the millions of people that have been that was by? Do you know the millions of people in that pogrom that lead to civil war. Do you know the millions of people? And you are saying 10 trillion. That's why I say, you see this organizer, political organizer in the Igbo, lead by Senator Obatala or something like that. Chukwu okike abịama. Unu ekwere ka Chukwu akpọkpọ unu niile ọkụ dị ya. We must consult ourselves and know the way forward. What we ask Nigeria government to do. And it will be the beginning of release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It will be the beginning of release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are asking 10 trillion political jobbers. And I will try to get the lead president of Igbo, Dr. Ukuku. I will try to see if I can get him on phone to hear from him. People are demanding 10 trillion. And I apologize for my mentally. That is why you guys went to Enugu to consult that Kangalo organized president. And the lead person that won it is in Port Harcourt, Dr. Uche Okuku. You think if all those governors supported the lead president, that man, you know what to do. You know what to do. You know what to present. You know what to demand from the government. What is 10 trillion? Should get with that money. As far as I'm concerned, that organized fashion is not speaking for Igbos. They are not speaking for Igbos. They take it or leave it. Because it's all those political jobbers, governors, who puts Odema. That man is their stooge, is their tools. If they are reasonable, the first thing that we do is to say, with this, Nigeria government, we are demanding you to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Not pleading. Because 1966 coup lead to Biafra Civil War. Biafra Civil War give birth to IPOB. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the leader. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in cancellation in this dungeon. A lot of courts have passed judgment in favor of him, and they refuse to obey the court's judgment. You are here to ask 10 trillion. With that money. You guys are not speaking for us. I will try to see if I can get the doctor, the President General Uchukuku, online to hear from him. Ibrahim Babangida cannot hide the truth anymore. They can't hide the truth anymore. Do you know the meaning of pogrom? Go and check. The video is there. If these people are sincere, these audiences are sincere, first of all, they will be thinking how to sue BBC. If they are sincere to themselves, they will be thinking how to sue BBC, because they are the first people that project this narrative, this blackmail, and that leads to millions of Igbos being massacred. If these organizers are sincere, they will be thinking how to sue the BBC, how to sue them in international criminal court. If they are sincere, they will be demanding immediately the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with immediate effect. They will be demanding immediate release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Are you not amazed? Are you not surprised? Months that Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu mandated his lawyer, the White Council, to sue any person, to sue any individual any organization that say that that Coup is an Igbo Coup. And today, you can see the confession from Babangida. Because of that Coup, that 96 Coup, January, our brothers and sisters in coastal area, some of them denied their identity. Our brother across the river Niger, some of them denied their identity, and today I appreciate, so much appreciate them. They said no, they can't continue denying their identity. They take up the challenge to start educating their brother and their sister. People like Kanebi, Kingsley Kanebi. We appreciate you. We see what you are doing. You guys are wonderful. People like Deputy Jesus. We appreciate you. You guys are great. You guys are you guys are wonderful. People like the Mighty, and so many of them and the Enuana. There are so many of them. They say no, they can't continue to deceive their people. And they are young generation. They take up the challenge. They start speaking up. Today we are seeing the results. And I say, may Chukwu Okike Abịama ndị bụ ndị egede protect you guys. May Chukwu Okike Abịama ndị bụ ndị egede protect you guys. Mbosi Eke, Mbosi Oyi, Mbosi Aba, Mbosi Nkwọ. And lead you guys the battle ahead, because all one ayade, and at the end we shall win. Maybe one of these days I will try to see if I can bring one of them on our program, because these guys are wonderful. They are doing great. They are doing great. They are wonderful. We appreciate them. Those that are against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, can you guys give us one reason that you are against Onyendu Mazen Nnamdi Kanu today? Give us one good reason that you are against Onyendu Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. It's as a result of what they are doing to Igbos, what they are doing to our people that give birth to IPOB. And today, people like former governor of Abia State, Ojuzo Kanu, is telling us that Tinubu will intervene, but we should allow courts to do their job before the Tinubu will intervene. And one man again say it. Do you know what Ojuzo Kanu mean? I told you guys. What he meant that the court should jail Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, then Tinubu will come and give him an amnesty. This is their game plan. In other words, they have to calm down our struggle. They have to calm down Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And that's why Onyendu Mazen Kanu say, it is my right to agitate for Biafra. It is my right to agitate for Biafra, for my people. Because they want the court, they want to use Binta Nyako to jail our leader. And we say no to it. We say no to it. When we told you guys that the decision of Chinas and Wankita and Chika Paul Edoziem that we should stand on appeal court judgment, it's a trap. It's a big trap. And he knows it. The Wise Council, they knows it, and his team, they knows it. And they said no. That we should follow Nigeria bomber to bomber. The same rope Nigeria government want to use to tie our leader. This Wise Council, Jamako and his team are using that same rope to tie Nigeria. Today, Nigeria don't know what to do. That's why Binta Nyako say he had joined our leader's case indefinitely because he doesn't know what to do anymore. It's and remember, Onyendu said, I will defeat Nigeria government in your own court before you. And the one said, okay, let's see. And today, what's happening? Onyendu say it before her. I will defeat Nigeria government in your court before you in your own presence. And the woman said, okay, let's see, let's watch and see. And today, what is happening? Today. Today. You can see all their plans to destroy IPOB. All their plans to destroy IPOB, external and internal. Did they succeed? The answer is no. Remember what Onyendu said 2 weeks before his rendition. He said, I am not telling you to stop when they brought you over. But I'm already reminding you that with your own eyes, you will see the work of Chukwu Kikabiam. And guess what? 2 weeks, Onyendu was rendition. Onyendu was kidnapped, was rendition to Nigeria. And they started from 2021. I want you guys to just look back from 2021 and now. Do you see the difference now? Are they not tired? The enemy within and the stanner, they rise like a wheat fire. And today, what is happening? They are coming down. They are coming down. They are coming down. The enemy within, we have dismantled them with Ezoku Chineke. The same thing Onyendu told them, that when they brought you over, with your own eyes, you will see the work of Chukwu Kikabiam. They created Simon Ekpa. And we told these people that Simon Ekpa is not right, it's not pure. Today, you guys are seeing what is going on. They are fighting themselves. They're not even talking about even how to release the agent. They'll say, let me tell you, I must be honest. You see, Simon Ekpa, like I said before, it's not pure, it's not clean. What is happening today? They have taken him out, and his own people are fighting themselves. And this is what the agent wants. I told you guys that some of you are working for Nigeria government, but you don't know that you're working for Nigeria government. How about Chinas and Wankita? What is happening? Underground people, what are they doing? They use the same lady Onyendu established to castigate our leader, to attack our leader. But today, what is happening? The same them that told their gullible ones, their elats, their distracted media one not to share Onyendu's program when Onyendu is going to court. But today, go and check their pages. They are being sharing what Onyendu court case. Remember, the first time Onyendu started defending himself in court, all of them say, why must Onyendu defend himself? Defend himself. Why? The SAC lawyer, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, say it's a taboo, it's a sacrilege. But in soon again, when indeed, the wise counsel and his team, they know what they are doing. Today, you can see what is happening. All of them, Emego has right, Onye Pazu, Ebugoro Uzo. But it will be on a different story. I'm coming for them. I'm coming for on different story. I'm coming for them. What I'm saying, that Onyendu Mazin Nnamdi Kanu should be released. We are not begging. We are demanding his immediate release because he committed no crime. He committed no crime. If you are here, please share this program and invite your loved ones. I know that it's morning. A lot of people are working, but when you come across the program, share it. Those of you that are watching, also share it. Thank you for doing that. Now, let's go to one of our sisters from Let's go to one of our sister, Aisha Yusuf. Let's go to Aisha Yusuf. Let's let's listen to what he said. Let's listen to what Aisha Yusuf said. It's very important. And I will tell you guys, please, you guys should go and subscribe on his channel on YouTube, Aisha Yusuf. Go and subscribe on his channel, and also go and subscribe on Maazi Obilo channel. Please, it's really important. These guys are trying. They are trying, you know. Let's listen to Aisha Yusuf. What he said. Hold on. We are going to his YouTube channel. Here we go. Here we go. This is Aisha Yusuf. So please, you guys, my fans, my live fans, please go and subscribe on his YouTube channel, Aisha Yusuf. Also subscribe at Mazio below, Desmond below. Please subscribe on these two guys. These guys, they are doing wonderful. They are saying the truth. They are standing for the part of the truth. So, and before we continue, we have to welcome Italian National Coordinator, Mazo Ogolo. Mazo, you're welcome, sir. Mazo Ogolo, you're welcome, sir. You're welcome. Now, let's listen.
You know, all of this talk about Ibrahim Babangida's book have just been, for me, there's this anger. You understand? This anger this, what kind of a country is this that allows people to do all sorts of heinous things and they get away with it? Now some are even, you know, oh, he has written in, what kind of a country is this that allows people? Yeah, I'm like, these are people that should be rotting in jail. These are people that should be executed. These are people that should never be able to raise their head in Nigeria ever again. But meanwhile, Nigeria is wasting money on them. They are paying them humongous amounts of former president, elder statesmen, this, that. It's so irritating and it's so annoying. Is it today? I saw where Oseni Rufai was that, oh, now people that have always not know that it's not an Igbo coup, it has been proved. I said, look, it is not today. They always knew it is not an Igbo coup. But Igbos are the boogeymen. It's like Ojuju. When you say Ojuju, you want to make the Igbos the Ojuju so that you'll be able to, oh, they are the reason why A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So that hatred, you have a reason to expound that hatred, on them. And I said to him, look, some of these people, they don't have anything in common other than their hatred for Igbos. So that's why they will maintain this. They will forever maintain it. They will die on that hill. It's just like the same people who come out to say that, oh, BBOG was sponsored or is sponsored, or Chibok girls were used to remove Jonathan. They will never admit that Jonathan had his failings. They will never. They will die on that. It's the same thing. I put that in on my Twitter. I said, what's the difference? 10 years you'll be telling a lie. 20 years from now you continue. 30 years from now you continue. I don't know whether any of them will have the guts to write a book and say that, oh, they are not going to. I remember I was in 2015. Yes, late 2015, Deji Adeyanju. That's why I will always have respect for Deji Adeyanju. You see that guy, sometimes he had no normal. All of us will know normal. Even me when they talk to him, my head no normal. Sometimes Adeyanju could do anyhow. But you see, if you point something out to him and he knows he has made, he will come out and address it and correct that and admit to that. And I will tell you why. And I know this is aggressive, but it's almost the same thing being done that a lot of people don't see. In 2015, that was the first time I met Deji Adeyanju. He came to the Unity Fountain. He actually came to come and apologize to Dr. Obiezekwesili. And the reason why he came, he said he was talking then, Deji was a PD. Deji, all of them, I see they've rebranded 10 years ago. He was one of those PDP supporters. When they say he talks, APC are not doing anything. Where they did, and all those people, that's why it's late. I'm not even going to make sure his name. All of them, they were mad. They were something else, and they will attack us relentlessly. So he said to the person, he didn't mention the name of the person, and I've never asked him. And he was like, oh, the person was like, no, that thing that they were saying about Dr. Obi and Bibi, it was all a lie. Did you say he was shocked that he trusted this person? He said, no, that was politics. And he came to apologize. He's the only one that I know. I don't know of others here that came to the Unity Fountain and apologized. So when I say all this stuff that people talk, I see people telling me that, oh, you should. I'm like, me, I was a leader of BBOG for like how many, from 2018, no, 2015, was it 2018 or thereabout, or 2017 or 2018? That was either 2015 to 2017 or 2015, I can't remember. And I was a sit-out coordinator from July, if I'm not mistaken, July 2014. So I've been part of I'm the one leading. You are coming to tell me that, oh, maybe you. Someone say maybe Aisha, you didn't know what was happening. How would I know what was something that I led? Something that I led. And this thing, BBOG movement, was supposed to be a one-day protest. The people that started it would have had that first day. It was a one-day protest. It was supposed to protest and go home. It was a day that they say, do you want to stay? When one of the Chibok, he's late now, Hosea Sambido, he was the chairman of the Chibok community at that time. He knelt down in front of Dr. Obi and said, please, don't go. If you go, these people will not listen to us. They will not hear us. That was when she asked the question, do we want to keep coming? People say, yes, we keep coming until the guests are brought. She said, do you know what it means? We're like this. Foolishly, we didn't know what it meant. We're light and lie. If anybody had told me that those guests will not be brought back within a week, I would have said it's a lie. I'm sure most of us will not have said this. That was how that movement started, that it started coming out every day. That some people will sit down and tell you that, oh, they want to tell you forever, whatever, that it was sponsored, it was big. It's the same kind of heinous thing that Nigeria allows all the time. Today we are seeing an IBB coming out to tell us that Gisi wrote in his book, people are shouting page 39. Before IBB, Ojukwu himself has been shouting. This thing was not an Igbo, whatever. The person he was born and brought up in Kaduna. He's more Hausa, more northerner than he is and brought up in Kaduna. He's more Hausa. The person he was born and brought up in Kaduna. He's more Hausa, more northerner than he is an Igbo. But no, they didn't believe. Page 39. Before IBB, Ojukwu himself has been shouting. This thing was not an Igbo, whatever. The 39, page 39. Before IBB, Ojukwu himself has been shouting. This thing was not an Igbo, whatever. The person he was
You guys listen? Even before now, before this book, the People's General, Ojukwu, Chief Odumegwu Ojukwu, said that this coup is not an Igbo coup. But not people, they didn't listen. She also said that even in Zogu itself, it's more Hausa than Igbo. Today, all those enemies, are they not ashamed of themselves? People like Buhari, I would say it's late Buhari, not the present Buhari today. People like this man from Benue, what's his name? Is it Dansuki and no the other man's name that said that his people should defend themselves. What is this guy's name? This general Danjuma. People like Danjuma, are you not ashamed of yourself today? People like Alto, are you not ashamed of yourself? Payal Sanyim and the rest of them, Dave Umaye, and your brother that is Major, are you guys not ashamed of yourself today? You cannot hold the truth forever. You can't continue to hold the truth, to subdue the truth. It's impossible. Because one day, all you're saying, that coup have nothing to do with Igbos. Rather, they want Nigeria to be back in the right track and to make Awolowo a president. And to make Awolowo a president. And to make Awolowo a president. But because of the hate. Let's continue with Aisha.
Born and brought up in Kaduna, he's more Hausa, more northerner than he is an Igbo. But no, they didn't believe. He kept shouting. He's part of the visit to say it wasn't an Igbo coup that was done. Some of them it was done because they felt then as of that moment that Awolowo was seen as a more better leader than the Tafawa Balewa that was put in there. They wanted to do the coup and put him there. They've been shouting this thing. Odumegwu Ojukwu has been shouting this thing for how long? No, it is now that IBB has come to say that some people are coming to say Nigeria. If I tell you this, the whole thing, they vex me. No be smart. But anyway, just watch this video and listen to what Ojukwu said.
Now let's get it straight. The young officers had within Igbos, Yorubas, and Hausas. The way the Nigerian army was structured, you could not escape a preponderance of Igbo officers. And these were at the middle level because they were essentially majors. By then I was a lieutenant colonel, so I wasn't part of it. I was then commanding a battalion in Kano. The coup ostensibly, because I've later found out that the whole aim of the coup was to halt this apparent drift in Nigeria. But significantly, you know what they wanted to do? To create a presidential commission of army officers as a safeguard to the people who would guard the nation and hand over government to Chief Obafemi Awolowo. The idea was to release him from prison, make him prime minister, and in the hope that Nigeria would become a better place. That is actually how.
So it was really the Yorubas and their leader that were going to benefit
absolutely.
from the coup, not the insinuation that he was an Igbo coup.
No, certainly not.
Okay.
Certainly.
Your Excellency, we have
And not only that, and I think because a lot of things have been said about this. Who actually halted the coup? Aguiyi Ironsi in Lagos, an Igbo. Emeka Odumegwu in Kano, an Igbo. The Igbos halted the coup. How can it be at the same time an Igbo coup halted by Igbos? There's something odd about that.
Thank you, Your Excellency. The next question is...
But significantly, you know what they wanted to do? To create a presidential commission, extensively, because I've later found out that the whole aim of the coup was to halt this apparent drift in Nigeria. But significantly, you know what they wanted to do? To create a presidential commission of army officers as a safeguard, the people who would guard the nation, and hand over government to Chief Obafemi Awolowo. The idea was to release him from prison, make him prime minister, and in the hope that Nigeria would become a better place. That is actually how.
So it was really the Yorubas and their leader that were going to benefit
absolutely.
from the coup, not the insinuation that it was an Igbo coup.
No, certainly not.
Okay.
Certainly.
Your Excellency, we have
And not only that, and I think because a lot of things have been said about this. Who actually halted the coup? Aguiyi Ironsi in Lagos, an Igbo. Emeka Odumegwu in Kano, an Igbo. The Igbos halted the coup. How can it be at the same time an Igbo coup halted by Igbos? There's something odd about that.
Thank you, Your Excellency. The next question is...
Letar du efter en begagnad bil? Autohero har de bästa erbjudandena för dig. Till exempel en Renault
Oh, sorry, oh, sorry, my people. I don't know the oh. Sorry, my people. I'm sorry. I don't know. I muted myself. I muted myself, and I have been speaking. So let me just recap what I just said. I said, if this political organized chairman, Senator Obatalak or what, if he's sincere, two things they will do now. Immediate demand of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, immediate demand release of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. No two ways about it. Release him now. Second, find a way to sue BBC. Then the third, hold land table discussion across Igbo land. What to demand from Nigeria government. Not coming out to tell us 10 trillion. Doshi. Let me see if I can get in touch with the late president, or less the president, or less the president, PG, Dr. Kuku. Let me see if I can get him on phone, online. Hold on, my people. Okay, let's continue. I think he's busy. I can't get him online now. So our demand is release Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu must be released because he committed no crime. 1966 coup lead to Biafra&Nigeria civil war. That they committed genocide against us. And that gives birth to IPOB movement, led by Onye Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. You guys must release Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, whether you like it or not. You must release Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. It's a must. I want you guys to listen to this video.
And from a zone, and none of the southeast and other zones are captured in this particular place. And this is a national budget. We have to look at it critically. Mr. Speaker, I want to bring the attention of the House in this item 281, Light Rail, Kano Ogun, Lagos. Mr. Speaker, I'm from a zone, and none of the southeast and other zones are captured in this particular place. And this is a national budget. We have to look at it critically. It's not for a particular state, Mr. Speaker. The southeast need to be included. That is my point of order, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable. Your observation. I am sure in the course of the year there might be...
Mr. Speaker, no other time. It is now. Let us do it now. Mr. Speaker, observation.
They are already ongoing now.
Yours is noted, Honorable, and will bring it to the attention of Mr. President.
Order.
In the near future, we'll ensure that that balancing is done, okay? Please, let's make progress.
Order, please. Order, please.
Border communities infrastructure carried. Military barracks accommodation carried. Military
Defense has
aviation
already
carried.
overtaken it.
Total capital supplementation carried. Total capital
Observation, Mr. Speaker. South for the rail. South. Decorum, please. My highly esteemed colleagues, decorum, please. Let's maintain some kind of decorum, please.
Order, please. When I'm talking, you are not supposed to also be talking. You can only raise your voice and expect to be recognized. But it's not good when we are talking, you are also talking. It's very dishonorable to us.
From that infrastructure, Mr. Speaker, is one about fairness and one with historical implications for unity and development of Nigeria. Mr. Speaker, I'm taking you by your words that maybe by the supplementary budget, the Southeast will be fully captured in the roads and rail infrastructures.
Yeah.
And any other zone that is excluded, Mr. Speaker. One about fairness and one from that infrastructure, Mr. Speaker, is one about fairness. Lend my voice, Mr. Speaker, the exclusion of the Southeast in the rail and roads. From that infrastructure, Mr. Speaker, is one about fairness.
Do you see one of the reasons Mazen Nankan is fighting? Is fighting for his people. Do you see one of the reasons Mazen Nankan say that we must be on our own? A federal project, Southeast was excluded. Federal project, and go and check where the money is coming from our own land. Southeast was excluded. And I'm asking those that saying that we should go through political way. Do you see what is happening? How many are you in House of Rep? How many are you in Senate? How many are you? How many are you? Oneko there. Even when the man raised up and said no, the man said no, next time, if this opportunity come up, they overrule it. And the other one said, no, we must do it now. The man said no. That he will bring it to the attention of Mr. President. Next time, if there is an opportunity of this, something should be included. But you want us to be fighting for one Nigeria. Biafra or nothing. Biafra or nothing. This is where we stand for. Now, I want you guys to listen to this, to see this. For those saying that the establishment of ESN, for those against establishment of ESN, I want you guys to watch this. This is my X handle. So please, you can follow me on X handle, not on X, because very soon we have to go on space this week. So please follow me on X handle. You can see the name here. You can see I'm live. Chukwud Benjamin Ezumez on X handle. It's verified. It's verified account. Okay. Follow me on S handle because this week we have to be on space. We have to take our message on space. So now I want to show you guys something because I send the tweets, I retweet it. This is from Sahara. You can see it. This is from Sahara, Sahara reporter. Sahara's reporter. No? The Fulani terrorists kidnap the Yoruba youth president. I repeat, the Fulani terrorists kidnapped a Yoruba youth, the president. Now let's play the video.
Nigerians, help me. Your 100,000, 50,000. Nigerians, help me. Your 100,000, 50,000, 1 million will go a long way to save my life. My name is Prince Enola Ojajuni. My name is Prince Enola Ojajuni. God bless you. Aderomu. Please help me to spread this video. My Nigerians, help me. Your 100,000, 50,000, 1 million will go a long way to save my life. My name is Prince Enola Ojajuni. My name is Prince Enola Ojajuni. God bless you. Aderomu. Please help me to spread this video. My Nigerians, help me. Your 100,000, 50,000, 1 million will go a long way to save my life. My name is Prince Enola Ojajuni. My name is Prince Enola Ojajuni. God bless you. Aderomu, please help me to spread this video. My
You guys listen? Nigerians, help me. He's calling for help. He's offered a youth president, a Yoruba man, being kidnapped in their own land by Fulani bandits, by Fulani terrorists, and demanding 100 million naira for his release. This is not it's not in Igbo land. It's not in Southeast. This is happening in Southwest. In Southwest, this guy was kidnapped by Fulani terrorists. They are demanding 100 million naira for this list. You can see him calling for this, calling for people to help, calling for Nigeria, that any amount will help. He's begging for his life. And I wonder, these people that are against Mazen and Kano for establishing its ESN, I wonder where they come from. I wonder where they come from. Most of them, believe me, they are not fathered by an Igbo man. They are not fathered by an Igbo man. When Yorubas came out and said these people are in their forest, they are everywhere, you guys think it's a lie? Today, the Ofele youth president is in their hands now, and he's crying, asking Nigerians to help. 100 million naira, or they will waste his life. Or they will waste his life. But people, some of Igbos, we come on media. People like Dibiakon Uche, the enemy of Igbo, will be coming on air, attacking Mazen Kano, blackmailing Mazen Kano, against the great work Onyendu established. If we see some of the governors against ESN, now let me see if there is a video to play for you. Let's play our leader's video. It's very important. Let's play our leader's video. Mazen Kano. Let's play his video.
That she has no jurisdiction to try me. None whatsoever. I came out of courtesy and respect. She stands recused from my case and cannot try my case. There are things that are happening in this country that a lot of you do not know. It is my duty to make that very, very clear to all of you today.
Before we continue, Biafrans, let's welcome the state coordinator from America, Mazi Cosmos Zulu. Maz, you are welcome, sir. You are welcome, Machineke. Let's continue.
Because the lies are too much. The lies are too much. I sent a petition to NJC. I don't want to talk about it. Justice Binta Nyako is using her position for personal gain. For personal gain. Her son and her husband are facing corruption charges. And they told them that if they convict me, this is what happens. You can see it. They don't want the truth to come out. Nobody wants the truth to come out. Nobody wants the truth to come out. Nobody wants the truth to come out in Nigeria. That's the problem. Who is that person? Corruption charges. They sent her to my case so they can release or smoothen the pathway for the husband and the son. They are facing. It doesn't matter if they off it. In a corrupt society, that's what happens. They are very, very corrupt. There is a breach of judicial oath. They have violated the judicial oath. They have shown bias according to Supreme Court. They are biased against me. Supreme Court said so. And that is why what is happening in the judgments and rulings concerning me has been happening. So, disobedience to Superior Court orders. Supreme Court said you are biased. You are against this man. You should not have revoked his bail. Nigeria went to Kenya and kidnapped him. These things are in the public domain. Why, therefore, are they insisting on trying me? A court order was entered. In that very court order, it was said very clearly and succinctly that she is no more. No. That she is no more going to try me. Why are they insisting? Why are they insisting? I ask. Because they have no case against me. They have no case against me, and they know it.
I hope you guys listen to our leader Mazin Nandikan. Now let's see.
Du, Sofie, ska ärva allt jag har som farmor. Vi säger, vi finns här när det är läge att börja pensionsspara. Välkommen till Länsförsäkring och pension.
Following a heated court session due to judge and jurisdiction of the court, Biafra&Nigeria, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, penned a powerful letter to the general public alleging that the government and its judiciary have struck an unholy and fraudulent alliance. These were claims made in his letter that was dated 14th February 2025. Biafra&Nigeria began by drawing the attention of the general.
We shall continue to expose Nigeria government with our little space, with our little platform. We shall continue to expose them. And I'm asking you, what are you doing? I am playing my own part now, but what are you doing, you? Are you sharing our program? Or are you here to gossip? Or are you here to know? But let me tell you, Biafra is a spiritual movement. Chukwu Okike Abiama ordered this movement. Chukwu Okike Abiama ordered this movement. Nobody can stop this. And we shall continue playing this video to the world for them to know the injustice against IPOB leader Mazin Nandikan and IPOB family. Now let's listen to what these people, what are they analyze about the open letter. But these bloggers, Igbo bloggers, what are they doing? What are they doing? Nothing. I am doing my own part. Because I call it a duty. I call it a duty. You can see the time I'm doing this program, it's in morning here. Because I know in the afternoon I will not be chanced. Very soon I will be off. But I say it's a duty. It's my duty to do this program. It's my duty to do what I'm doing because I am doing it by myself. Therefore, let's welcome the regional coordinator from America too, Mazi Chiezoku. Mazi, you are welcome, sir. Now let's listen to this analysis from YouTube about the open letter from these people. Let's listen to it a bit.
Public to what he described as serial and executive fraud being perpetrated against him since his extraordinary rendition in 2021. He reminded Nigerians that the Federal High Court in Abuja had on March 1st, 2017, ruled that Ipob is not an unlawful group, but that the federal government, instead of Ipob, tagged a terrorist and ex parte proceeding out notifying him or Ipob. Citing Section 34, subsection 1A of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended, Mazi Kanu noted that the Federal High Court declared his rendition from Kenya unconstitutional and ordered an apology and compensation from the government, but despite this, he remains in detention. He also recalled that the 2022 Court of Appeal ruling of his abduction on the 27th day of June 2021 violated international law and stripped Nigerian courts of jurisdiction over his case, but that the government continued his detention. In recent history, on the 15th of December 2023, he recalled that the Supreme Court sent his case back to the Federal High Court for trial and criticized the revocation of his bail, but it appeared that the Federal High Court ignored the ruling and continued this detention. Mazi Kano, following all this, noted that he requested the recusal of Justice Binta Onyako because, I quote, "I had enough of taking my chances at getting justice from a judge that in June 2021 sent me to secret police detention without fair hearing, later refused to transfer me to prison to better prepare for my trial, and capped it all by refusing to restore my bail and instead ordered an accelerated trial in the face of the reality that I will never get a fair trial while detained at the DSS." He noted that his request was granted and the judge recused herself, but the chief judge ignored this order and sent the case back to the recused judge. In the end, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu claims his case is being deliberately kept from impartial judges, and he vows not to submit to any fair trial conducted by unfair trial, conducted by unconstitutional courts. In his words, "Not now, not ever." And of course, assess this recent open letter, we are joined now in the studio by Chukwuma Ephraim Okenwa, who is the Executive Director, Lead Network Africa. Thank you, sir, for joining us.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Sir. What was your first reaction to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's attitude during his last court hearing, which he says he was not even supposed to attend? He only did that because of his respect for the court. Your thoughts?
Well, I think it is timely and expected because when it's clear that maybe you have like legal proceedings allegedly in place, but it's clear that the court is not ready to serve justice. You know, there has been this back and forth, whether to seek for political solution or legal. And sometimes when you move it towards political, back again to legal, and even the legal proceedings are not respected. So you have judgment and counter judgment. And one would wonder, you know, just like I think the Kanu must have looked at it realistically to tell himself, to what ends? Where is this going to be like? Is this not really be like incarcerating me for life? You know, so I just have to give it like a fighting chance, you know, to really once more, you know, make this a front burner issue as it ought to be. Because clearly trying to play the gentleman certainly is not going to work in his favor.
Mm-hmm. Okay, observing the events thus far and all the litigations and whatnot, there's a statement which is made that the Nigerian state and the judiciary, you know, they have struck an unholy and fraudulent alliance regarding to, you know, what's happening and looking at this case from 2021 up until now. Do you think there's kind of truth in this allegation?
Yeah, certainly, because he cited instances. What makes him believe that there's that unholy alliance? First and foremost, you know, citing the case of the Nigerian Constitution, you know, the very fact that a judgment was already, you know, given, and considering the fact that even the federal government did not obey the judgment, why would there not be like a need for like a stay of execution, right? Mm-hmm. You know, being that a judgment already have been given, and I mean, that is not the law. And clearly he states that and say, well, this is not fair to me. You know, why does this seem to, you know, why does it seem different when it has to do with my own case? It says, is this no longer like the position of the law? And when you also look at the way he was brought back into Nigeria, mm-hmm. the extraordinary rendition, there is everything wrong about that particular process. And by the virtue of that, like he cited, and like, the appellate court also has, you know, tend to agree with that, is that, that by that very singular thing, you know, no court, you know, has that jurisdiction, mm-hmm. you know, since fundamentally on the premise with which the trial was commenced is faulty.
Yes. All right. I mean, let's come now to you, Chief Emperor Obuna. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu insists that a chief judge has no power to force a lawyer on a case that he could have actually appealed in court before sending the lawyer back. So you are aware of Justice Binta Onyako recusing herself, and then according to her explanation, the chief judge put her back on the case, among other things, because she has been following this case since 2015, and she has a lot of knowledge on the intricacies and technicalities of the case. Now, can you tell us if the chief judge actually has the power, the jurisdiction, to put Justice Binta Onyako back on a case that she previously recused herself from without going through the legal process of appealing such a recusal?
My brothers and sisters, innocent Palestinians are not just starving. They're drinking dirty water. They're not receiving medical.
Chief Emperor, go ahead if you're with us. I think we've lost him there, probably poor network. But let's come back to you. Would you like to react to that?
Okay, so basically, just like, I mean, one of the things anyone could identify Mazi for is the very fact that he's quite very knowledgeable. And, you know, just like the law is not only applicable to lawyers and to the court, but to everyone in the society, just like our health. And having a sound knowledge about that and your rights would actually make you to, you know, display your assertiveness when needed and to demand, you know, that the right thing be done. And I think looking at his position and the very fact also that he was able to, like, you know, present like a previous judgment as gazetted, referencing it saying, this is the Nigeria law. All I'm demanding for is to respect that. That if a judge recuses, you know, him or herself in a certain case, then you can't force it on that particular person, right? You know, so if that is the position of the law, then I think that should be respected, you know, rather than just maybe just, you know, force someone. And the very fact that, like, I mean, I'm not a lawyer, but there's this statement that lawyers always say, you know, that justice must not only be done, but must be seen to be done. So what that means is that if someone says, come on, I don't have confidence in you, right? And decide to withdraw the case or even apply, then that should be respected. That person is not like the emblem or the only symbol of law in that particular society. The person is only saying, it happens also in football matches.
Yes.
When for whatever reason you have every reason to say, I don't have confidence in this umpire.
Okay, it's been said that regarding the extraordinary rendition, regarding on how Nnamdi Kanu was brought into the country, that there's no case till something that was spoiled is fixed. It was Dele Farutimi, a lawyer, and with his book Nigeria and its criminal justice system, exposing the rots in the judiciary. Now, Nnamdi Kanu is crying out loud, saying that this same judiciary, the way the case is being approached, is not fair to him. In all this right now, we would say that the judiciary system in Nigeria is no longer the last hope of a common man to get justice.
Yeah, certainly. Like over time, right? You know, just like you know, one executive was cited as, you know, quoting that, you know, currently we don't have 3 arms of government, but the Trinity. You understand? You know, and that unholy alliance defies the very essence of separation of power, the principle of separation of powers, which should make it that each arm of power should be able to serve as a check on the other. But it does appear that whether you're looking at the legislators, where even executive now install the leadership of the House, whether it's at the federal or at the state, we say like it's whoever the governor or the president wants, they eventually emerge. And then also we see like the level of influence also, even when it has to do with cases in the courts. So with such kind of, you know, judiciary allowing itself and its powers to be cowed by the judiciary, we certainly cannot, it can no longer be said to be true that the judiciary remains the last hope of the common man, you know, but that actually a place of, a kind of an instrument or a weapon, you know, to the strong and to the elites. Yeah. You understand? And the executive, which they can use it at will to actually further advance their political objectives. Because I mean, this whole issue, if you look at it, it ought to be like an issue of like reviewing what is this young man saying? Does it really constitute terrorism and all of the things that is being said? Looking at it clearly from a legal standpoint. Yeah. But we say it's more of political. Keep him there, let him suffer, let him, you understand, just, you know, for no just reason.
So now you have still not responded, you know, giving us your reaction to how he handled matters during his last hearing. Do you think that he had the leeway to react the way he did? Because he was heated, you know, just briefly, how did you feel about that, his reaction?
Yeah, like honestly, like I did mention, yeah, I actually reacted to that. I said that very timely. Because I mean, whereas you expect like his
More to
deliverance
go.
or
Okay, now
salvation
away from
to
that, some
come
people
from
are
it.
saying that he should have even stopped going to court in the first place. That if he knows that court no longer has jurisdiction to handle his case, that why even go? Whether it be for respect of the court for the court or not, that he shouldn't have kept going. Are you of that school of thought?
Well, let me say something. If even in the next court, the court insists that he must be brought to the court, I mean, the crown is not beyond Nigeria. That's the simple truth. DSS will find a way. I mean, 500 million, like he alleged, is enough, to muster all of the firepower, the strength to make him appear, in the court. After all, like, people can even be compelled to say the truth. You understand? There could be forceful arrest, forceful detention, even his own case. So if they were able to move him from another country to appear in Nigeria, is it now when he's within Nigeria and with the secret police that bring him to the court? But what we are actually saying is that the very question before us is whether the mannerism with which the federal government and judiciary is following this contravenes his fundamental rights as a citizen, his right to freedom, his right to self-determination, his right to advocacy. So these are like the front burner issues.
Right.
And most importantly, another thing I want to say, over time, I'm one of those that have said that, what we've seen over time from the Southeast governors is politics within the easy issue, right? Come out in the public and say, oh, let's release all of the pictures. Let me tell you the simple truth. The only thing that can frame down the camera as it is at the moment, it's not a legal solution, but a political one. And Southeast governors must take the lead.
It's
That's
very
the simple
important.
truth.
Do you think that laws that favor Mazen and the
So we will stop it here. I will stop it here. The reason why I'm playing this video for you to know that non-IPOB, they are passing the message to the world. People did not believe in Mazen and Kanu. Today, they are speaking out. The Onyendu said, I am not warning you to stop. This was 2 weeks before his rendition to Nigeria. But when they brought you over, with your own eyes, you will see the work of Chukwu Kikabiama. I remember when Chinasa Wankita, Chika Poledu, Zenchona Chinedu, they told their elites, their chat card media worm not to post or talk about our leader court case anytime I would go to court. But guess what? Non-IPOB is taking the mantle, and they are doing it more better. Akachukwu okike abịama dị n'ihe anyị na-eme. Akachukwu okike abịama dị n'aka onye ndu. You cannot stop him, no matter what. Today, what is happening in their camp? What is happening in the other Samayaba camp? They call us 5%. They call us code of conduct. And we are happy. We will always stand by instruction of our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. We will always respect the IPP code of conduct. This issue, or this my statement, is for the enemy within, for Chinas and Wankita. But I call on Igbos, non-Igbos, people that love freedom, people that stand for justice, to demand the release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu immediately. We must demand the release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. We know that the Western powers, their hand is involved, but we don't care because we allow them to be users. Tinubu allow them to use him just because of he's a greedy man. Because he knows what he has in overseas, and he wants to protect it. And if he refuses to do their bid, they will find one way or the other to confiscate his properties, the money. That's why they are using this thing to hold them to ransom. Because these corrupt politicians, they have a lot of investment, they have a lot of money they back outside, and they want to protect it. And that's why they are doing the bid of the Westerners. But I tell them, the way Onyendu will be out, before they know, it will be too late for them. And Mazi Nnamdi will be out. Now we have to wind down, but before we go, we have a special announcement to people in America. We have a special announcement. You can see the write-up on the down of the broadcast. If you are living in America, I repeat, if you are living in America, only America, there is a number down on the screen. There is a number down on the screen. Please contact that number. If you are living in America, please contact that number, and it's only on WhatsApp. And the name is Mazi Ichie Ezoku. Contact that phone number if you want to belong to the IPOB led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the number is +161 7502 0542. That is the number. Contact that number. It's only on WhatsApp. For those of you living in America, for those of you that decide to stay on the fence, and now you don't know where to belong, this is where to belong now. And this is the man you need to contact. IPOB USA under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu leadership. Contact the number only on WhatsApp, because Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is also passing instruction, and this instruction was passed to regional coordinator Ndinanwonu when he visited Awadida Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Onyendu told him that every IPOB member living in America should contact Mazi Ichie Ezoku. Any camp you belong to, it's time for you to come back together. Come back together. It's an instruction from our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu through the regional coordinator Mazi Ndidi and when he visited our leader. When he visited our leader, contact this number +16 175 020 542. If you are living in America, contact this number. It's only on WhatsApp. You must contact this number. You must remember IPOB Code of Conduct. You must obey instructions from Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's an instruction. Those of you in America, you must contact this number. Here we draw it. We will draw our curtain, and we say, "Udodilai, aibona kani ya wiwoma, aibona keba ya wiwoma ndon kanka." No, yoma yemelai. And I'm asking, please share this program to your WhatsApp group. And we are planning to go on space this week. And we also invite you to join us on space. Anamaseka, Chukwu Kikabia Magoziwai, Bose Kem Bosuyi, Bosa from Bosenko. Huh? Yoma Yemenandwai. Coordinate. Next time, very soon we meet again.
In the heart of Biafra's land, where courage blooms, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stands, defying darkened tombs. A beacon of hope, a voice unyielding. He fights for justice, freedom, heart's true healing. Mazi Esume Kwensu, your spirit go blaze, guiding your people through the tumultuous mazes. From prison walls you sing defiance and truth, a symphony of liberation, unwavering in you. Freedom, freedom, let it echo across the hills, where rivers flow and dreams ascend, where hope fulfills. Biafra's anthem rises, carried by wind so strong. resilience, a battle cry, a lifelong song. In the shadows, chains may blind, but not the soul. Mazinamti Kanu, your purpose takes its toll. The world may turn away, blind to your plight, yet your flame burns brighter, igniting the fight. Behind prison bars you weave tales of courage, a tapestry of resistance woven without rage. Your words pierce the silence like sunbeams through rain, calling for freedom's dawn, breaking every